Hey, what's up guys, Steven here. Welcome back to another video, and today's the day I've been waiting for. My first 4K ultra short for a projector, and not any 4K ultra short for a projector, it's the Maxangel M1. So maybe you have already heard about the Maxangel M1. So here we have the full laser TV set, as you can see. Now this here is a 100-inch frame. You can buy the frame and the projector separately, but I would really recommend to also get the screen because it has a really nice material and it gets you the perfect picture out of the projector. Now the screen, you have to assemble it yourself. The installation is quite easy but takes a little bit of time. It consists out of several individual aluminum profiles. You just put them together, you can slide them together, then you put some screws in and you start to build the frame. Then you can actually place the screen material inside. This is also really easy to do. There's a step-by-step installation included. And in the end, you start to stretch it. And as you can see, this is really just like a TV. So it's very strong, it's very well built, and the build quality of the screen is really, really amazing. Unfortunately, in my room, I didn't plan to have something 100-inch size, but I'm going to install this in my living room once the living room is ready. So this is why we are having this setup here right now to test it out. But then I will install a screen which rolls down from the top and mount the projector at the top. Alright, then now about some key features about the projector. Now the key features of this projector are really crazy. So this is a real high-end home cinema. It's a TR0.1 projector with an SP RTIR super engine. The light source of this projector is LED. That means you have 25,000 hours of operation. And that means 10 years of continuous use on the projector. So with LED projectors, you don't need to change the light source anymore, just plug them in and you can use them until you decide to buy a new one. Further, the projector comes with a Texas Instruments DMD Core IC chip. DMD stands for Digital Micromirror Device, and it's a chip that's used in most projectors and also some TVs. Other than that, it features several high-end features, like it's a 4K UST projector, which even comes with HDR10 and Dolby Vision and built-in speakers that actually sound really good. So now I would say let's have a closer look at the projector. There is also a Android stick included, so a streaming device. We'll connect it, set it up, and let's check it out. Alright, so let's have a closer look here at the projector. And it's really cool that it has this eye protection. So I turned it off right now, but when it's turned on and you move the projector, it actually turns off the light source that you don't look directly into it to protect your eyes. I'll now just turn it off and we'll have a closer look at the connectors. There's a touch-sensitive button in the front of the projector to turn it on or off, but you can also use the included remote control. Now the projector itself runs Android and it comes with plenty of connectors. First of all, we have two USB ports, so you can use the built-in media player. There's also an update port, which is a micro USB port, probably to flash the firmware. Then there's a line out, an optical, so to connect your soundbar or sound system, but also 3 HDMI ports, and this project also supports ARC, so you can also connect an ARC soundbar. And last but not least, it has an Ethernet connection, but also it has built-in Wi-Fi, and it worked perfectly nice with my Wi-Fi 6 network. Then all you have to do is connect the power cord right over here. And yeah, here's the light source. It looks quite big, but the finish is actually really nice, feels really premium. It has 2 fans, but the projector is not too noisy. I think my smaller VMAX projector is much more noisy than this one, because here the fans look quite big, but also they turn very slow. Then now the front here, it has the Maxangel logo in the front, IR receiver also right over here, and a touch-sensitive power button, which feels also quite nice. And I think it can blend very well into your living room because it's gray, and gray basically matches with kind of everything. So as I've told you before, the projector is coming with an Android TV stick. And yeah, let's open it up and let's check it out. So it looks like those Fire TVs which I had a few years ago. There's a small connector here, a micro USB here, and it also comes with a remote control. So I'll quickly connect it to the HDMI port of the projector and then let's check it out. Alright, so here we have now the Android TV stick. So there's an HDMI to, I think this is micro and mini HDMI. We just connected now to HDMI 1. This goes directly here into the Android stick or box. And then we need to power it. here is the USB port, and you can directly use the USB port of the projector here to power the stick. If the projector is not straight or you just want to align it a little bit, you can also screw out here the stands, as you can see, which is really convenient, so you don't need to put anything under the projector. Also, it has the mounts right over here to use a ceiling mount or to use any kind of projector mount. And yeah, I will probably do the ceiling mount installation for my projector wall. All right, there we go. Now the 100-inch screen is now built up. As you can see, it's not mounted on a fixed wall yet because I need to make some space in the living room. Anyhow, it looks really beautiful. Now, building up that screen took me around about an hour. It's not really complicated, but in order to make it right, you should take your time and really follow the instructions, and then actually nothing can go wrong. Now, before we have a closer look at the Android TV stick that was included, I quickly want to show you the user interface of the projector itself. When you have nothing connected to the projector, you will get this screen right over here. Now here in the home screen, we can go to the settings of the projector, and here there are some really important things. First of all, let's go to system information. Now there is system upgrade right over here. So if there is an update available, you can actually download it here directly from the internet. Now the projector itself is already running Android 8, as you can see right here, and it comes with 3 GB of RAM and over 30 GB of storage, so I guess it's 32 GB, which is really amazing because most of the projectors, when they come with integrated specifications, it comes with 1 or 1.5 GB of RAM, so 3 GB is actually really good. Then now let's go here to general. So here you can switch on the eye protection. Basically when you move the projector or something blocks the way of the light, then it turns off the light source. Now this is kind of important if you have kids and they could run into the projector so they don't get blind. Then it also features CEC. I tried it with the PlayStation 5. CEC is working perfectly nice. There is nothing about that. Now here you can see there's also auto source detection, so that's also working fine. You can also configure auto shutdown, screensaver time, you can switch the language. There's a key button sound which you can deactivate, and you can do a reset on the settings. Now the projector also features Bluetooth, so as you can see, you can connect via Bluetooth directly to the projector. Then here we have the projection settings. This is really important. So it features front and rear, and also upside down if you want to mount it on the ceiling. And this is what I'm going to do in my gaming room, so that's really important that the setting is in here. Then here we have the Keystone Correction. So when you place your projector, you should check the user manual, because there it basically says the distance to the wall and the height. And here then you can do some fine adjustments. And yeah, it's actually very basic. So you just have the rectangle, and then you can slide it in or slide it out depending on your screen placement and the placement of your projector. All right, then let's go back here. Then here we have the focus. Right over here in the focus menu, you see the Maxangel logo, and the focus you only have to adjust it once because you will not move your laser TV. And there are some buttons on the remote control, and with that you can adjust the focus. So if I press that button, as you can see, I'm focusing too much right now, so it gets blurry, but now I have to get back until I find the sweet spot and where it looks nice, maybe a bit back like this again. And also check out the outer edges, so it needs to be sharp everywhere, and you will find a point where it looks really perfectly fine. Then here, really important, we have the media settings. So here you have some presets to adjust your image quality. As you can see, you can switch the light mode between living room, bedroom, cinema or dynamic. And the image ratio, you can change it from 16:9 to 4:3 or 16:10. And last but not least, there's the image color, which you can also switch. Currently I have it right now here on native, and this really fits me perfectly well. So then here we have sound settings, so you can switch also between outdoor, news, cinema, music. So there are some equalizer presets right over here. And the audio output, you can change it. You can use the built-in speaker, you can use the earphones with a 3.5mm, you can use PCM, RAW, HDMI, ARC. I was using HDMI ARC with my Sonos sound system. I have the Sonos Beam plus two Sonos One SL, and it worked perfectly fine. I had to adjust nothing, just choose here HDMI ARC, and was working really fine on the projector. So that's really important for me that ARC is working properly. Last but not least, we have here network. So the project itself has a Wi-Fi connection. As you can see, it's connected to my Wi-Fi 6 network. Also really important, it's not only a 2.5 GHz connection so far. As you can see, also Wi-Fi 6 here is working. And on such an expensive projector, this also should work. Alright guys, that's basically it. We went through all the settings right over here. And now let's fire up the Android TV stick and let's check out how it works. Now guys, if you press the source button on the projector, you will also get this sub menu right over here. Here you once again have the projector settings to get more quickly to them, so the focus for instance, and also there are other things like the projector orientation, like right over here, projection. So it looks kind of different. I'm pretty sure, as it's a very recently launched product, that there will be some software updates and then it may look completely different. Anyhow, we'll switch now to HDMI. As you can see also which HDMIs are connected and active. There's a green little dot there. That means that is the TV stick. And now we have to use the second remote control because this stick also comes with a remote control. And yeah, it's a Bluetooth remote control, so you don't need to point it directly somewhere. That's really good. And yeah, let's check it out. We can go here to the settings and check the Android version of it. Okay, there we go, device preferences, about. And as you can see, this is a TV stick with version 10. Of course, you can connect anything you want to, it just comes included, that's why we have a closer look. But if you want to, you can also connect a Fire Stick, and this will also work perfectly nice with it. Now, what's really amazing is also that you can use, for instance, the remote control of the projector if you want to control the menu of the PlayStation 5. So all the HDMI controls are working really good. So this is a normal Android TV stick. There is nothing too exciting about it. As you can see, total space 4.4 gigabytes of storage. Nevertheless, when it comes to Android TV, I'm just looking at the stick. Is it working fast? Is it lagging behind in the menu or something? And no, the stick is working fine, so that's actually great. So here the TV settings, as you can see, HDMI CC is also in there and is also active and working, and also yeah, Netflix is working on the stick, so you have Netflix, you have Prime Video, you can install Disney Plus, IPTV, or whatever you like. Well, we are now here in the YouTube application and I want to play back some videos for you so you can check out the quality in 4K. Now, this TV stick also features Google Assistant voice control. If you press the button on the remote, you can search via voice. So let's do it. 4K video.
Here's what I found on YouTube.
And there we go. So let's check out Costa Rica. I played this also on my old projector, and let's check out the quality. And guys, this looks absolutely stunning. So 100 inches 4K quality. This is like a crazy home cinema. Absolutely amazing. Now, when you're watching a video, you can actually also go to the picture settings right over here using the other remote control, and here you can do several adjustments which we'll check out right now. So first of all, here you can switch the picture mode. So we have soft, we have user, which is very bright and vivid. I actually kind of like it. There's a specific game mode. Now, I didn't measure the input lag yet, but I can tell you, gaming on the PS5, I didn't notice the input lag. Of course there is input lag, but it was very well playable. Compared to my VMAX projector, the Maxangel is definitely much better for gaming. Now here we have color temperature, so you can also adjust red, green, blue. Then we have 10-point white balance. You have a zoom mode, as you can see, so you can switch here. We have image noise reduction, which you can turn from auto, off, weak, middle, and strong. We have also MPEG noise reduction. We have open HDR, so there's the reference mode, there's auto, and there is low. Now HDR is also working. I also tried it on the PlayStation 5. It got detected, I could adjust it, it was perfectly fine. Then let's go back here. Then maximum vivid level, as you can see, 1 or off, and off, oh my god, it's really bright and crazy. So this projector is fantastic. Black, white, also right over here. And then we can switch here to the next sub menu. So here we have different sound modes, as you have seen before. So basically here all the equalizer settings. I will just go back and restart the video. So there we go. And then right over here we have also balance between left and right, because it comes with integrated speakers. We have 2 times 12 watt speaker, so 24 watt stereo, which is actually quite sufficient for a room. I just connected my surround system from Sonos because I love how it sounds. You can switch surround here on and off, and there are plenty of things to adjust. Also there's advanced effects, so digital audio processing, and many things can be switched on here. Last but not least, here we have other settings, so subtitles, there's movie mode, MTS, you can switch the HDMI EDID version, so basically I think it's between 2.0 and 1.4, so you can switch the HDMI standard. And yeah, that are the quick settings which you can adjust. Now I've adjusted it to those settings which you can see right over here, and look at this image. This is crazy. I think I had 4 projectors this year for reviewing, but none of them had an image quality like this one. It's absolutely crazy. So guys, you will now see some more movie samples from different sides. Take your time, check this out. It looks absolutely fantastic. But guys, the firmware of the projector has still some more hidden things. There is also a file manager, so you can connect the USB drive and have here the media player, just in case if you use this as, I would say in a business use case where you have something playing all over and you don't want to have some Android TV stick, you can use, for instance, the integrated media player. And then there is also multi-screen. So the firmware of the project itself has screen share. I will now just quickly try it out. It says to download the eShare app. You can just scan the QR code with your smartphone to download it, and then you can just connect to the projector. I'll quickly do that and let's see how smooth it really works. And it found the projector. So it seems like it's completely compatible with AirPlay. So let's try to share the screen. Let's start to broadcast. And there we go. And oh yeah, that is smooth. So let's see what happens if we close it. And yeah, wow, that AirPlay is really smooth. Just check it. There is of course a slight delay, but it's really not much. I've seen Android TVs where this was really laggy, but here, wow, this is actually working really good. And to stop share, you just stop broadcasting. Then there's also TV mirroring, so you can have the image of your TV on your smartphone. This is really crazy. Just imagine if you go, for instance, to the toilet, like in the next room, you can just bring your smartphone. So really amazing how good it works. So they did a very good job on the firmware. Anyhow, I'm really curious about updates on it because I'm pretty sure you can do much more with this project as well. Well guys, that's it. If you just use it as a television, for instance, for streaming, then you can just use it, for instance, with on one HDMI port with the stick included. But I want to use this in my gaming room for gaming, and this is why I'm so excited to test it out with the PlayStation 5. So I was really excited to play Warzone on the projector because it's one of my favorite games. And when I connected the PlayStation 5, it detected the projector as 4K TV. It was everything working fine. I could adjust HDR, so HDR content is also looking pretty beautiful on this projector. And it's really important for me that it has almost zero input lag, or at least not an input lag that you can feel while playing. And while playing Warzone, I really didn't notice any heavy input lag. It was just like playing on a television, and that's really amazing about this projector as well. So if you're looking for a UST projector like me for gaming, for next gen gaming, Xbox Series X, PS5, definitely have a look at this one. But how does this projector perform under daylight conditions? Well, it's now 11 AM, it's not the brightest day, but anyhow, as you can see, the image is very bright and clear. The ambient light rejecting screen is helping here a lot, so this makes the image much better. So if you go to picture user mode, also right over here, you can adjust it to fit your needs. So you can adjust the contrast, you can adjust the overall brightness to make it also a bit brighter. Then the hue, you can also adjust the sharpness, as you can see, so it's sharpening here all the edges, but don't confuse it with the focus. Then here we have saturation, so you can also adjust it here to your needs, color temperature, and the usual things as I've shown you before. Now the Android stick that is included actually comes with the Google Play Store, so you can install any apps you want. You can open up the Play Store here directly from apps, Android TV 10, and yeah, there are also apps like Disney Plus, as you can see, so it's fully working also for 4K streaming. Talking about 4K streaming now under daylight conditions here, I quickly want to open up some videos to show you the daylight performance and also listen to the audio quality, because the speakers are actually really good. Now guys, when you buy a projector and you want to use the integrated speaker, it's really important that this projector has good speakers. So I have a cheaper UST projector here, and sometimes it's very hard in movies to differentiate the voices from the background sound. So I'm playing now a movie from myself, which I've recorded I think last year or something, and listen to the audio quality from the projector. If you can also hear that, it sounds really good. You can separate the voice from the background music, and it's actually really fantastic. My sleeping room is around 20 square meters, and for that it fills the whole room without the need of a soundbar.
The premium range. With the hyper-hybrid concept from Oberst, they want to achieve affordable electric cars that could bring down the costs to as low as 20,000 euros and also offer a way better range. In theory, the Oberst Mark II, which is based on the Tesla Model 3, is a hybrid car. But the difference to conventional hybrid cars is that the rechargeable battery can be charged by plugging it into a power source or during driving with the combustion engine taking the role of the primary power source to reduce the battery. The Oberst Mark II has a way smaller battery than the Tesla, but that's good. The battery is enough for around 60 to 80 kilometers of pure electrical range, but it is constantly recharging the battery with the high efficiency engine and generator in the front of the car. Oberst had to make a few optical modifications to the car and also change the front for additional air intakes for the engine, but I think it looks pretty good.
So is the Maxangel M1 worth it? And personally, I would say yes. Now I had several ultra-short throw 1080p projectors. They are smaller, which has some benefits, especially if you want to wall mount them somewhere, so it takes less space, it's easier to mount. But the image quality out of the Maxangel M1 is just fantastic. Also the screen, it's definitely worth it to get it with the projector. It fits perfectly nice together, the material is amazing, and with that you can actually get the most out of the projector itself. So finally, if you're interested in getting this projector, Maxangel just launched. You can find all the links down below in the description. I would suggest to be fast if you really want one, because I can imagine that they are sold out fast, because guys, this projector is absolutely crazy. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm still testing it out with many consoles around here, so just shoot some questions down in the comments and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So as always guys, big thanks for watching. I'm Steven from Tech Magnet and I'm signing out. Bye!